Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Vanguard Circle. I'm your host, Amcam, and today we're joined by two new people.
Not really.
Well, not really. Half of them is you, and the other one is hot for IG. The relatively old, newish one is Darkness D. You probably guys remember from the meta.
What's up, everyone?
And the actual real one who actually is hot for IG is Odin, right here. So, to start off with, we'll start off with talking about that new booster that's coming out.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be featuring Battle Sisters. Was it Extra Booster 4 or 5?
Extra Booster 4 and Extra Booster 5. Extra Booster 4 containing Nova Grapplers and Extra Booster 5 containing Oracles.
They're practically just remake sets with a couple of new cards.
Yeah, I think that's interesting because they said that only 6 of the units in the Nova Grappler set are going to be new, and only 7 of the ones in the Oracle set, and the rest are going to be reprints.
Okay.
So I don't know whether this is saying, we had a couple theories, like one of them was that maybe Booster Set 1 was going out of print, or like the older sets were going to go out of print, and this was their way of making sure those cards stay, within the cycle.
Yeah. So you're gonna build the whole deck.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
It would be like an Oracle tool.
So with that,
So that
will Paladin reprint?
Exactly. See, that's the other issue. Like, if Oracles and Novas, will other clans also get this kind of treatment?
Yeah.
Also, that means if it's all going to be like mostly reprints, it means they're going to limit the actual number of cards you get in the entire booster to just under 40, not even.
35, including the new cards.
Yeah.
Not to mention the ratios and the rarities as well. It could change.
Could change, exactly. You might be seeing like double R Amaterasus or single R, like God forbid, like single R Silent Hill. Everybody's nightmare.
Well, we've got a PR source Ava, so
yeah, that's true.
What's to stop them from doing that with other cards?
Yeah. But yeah, all you profiteers out there, we're pretty much screwed.
Battle Systems.
Right.
Yes. Seriously, everyone wants to care about Battle Systems.
I care about Battle Systems.
Everyone care about Battle Systems.
I think they're really.
Look, I think it's about damn time. I'm gonna say it. Right? Okay, so Blasters, it's a given. It's like Aichi's deck. Okay, that's fine. Overlords maybe pushing it because before Overlord we only had one card with Overlord's name. Phantom, actually they didn't have Phantom. Alfred, yeah, sure. Now Dimensional Robot. That came out of left field. If they were going to have a named deck, kind of like revolving around the name of a card, I was expecting Enigman. So after all of this, I think to myself, how about Battle Sisters? I don't think another clan has something that has so many cards with a preceding name like Battle Sisters.
Oh, it's just been floating around since set 1.
Yeah, since set 1, like so just top of your face. I was expecting Battle Sisters a year ago. I'm telling you right now. Like, I got Tsukiyomi, I'm happy about that, but I would have preferred Battle Sisters personally. Just by looks of them and stuff.
Do they have anything to add to the reprints of Darkness D?
Yeah.
I think it is true that the Paladin and the Kagura is fading out from the world.
Well, there's a reason for that, because they did that in the anime. So Royal's being replaced by Gold, and Kagura is being replaced by Narukami.
Hey.
On that note, guys, did you actually know how many cards, like different cards, how much support each card actually has? I was actually looking at the list.
Yeah.
You're always complaining about Royal Paladins. Royal Paladins at the moment have the most support. 72. 72.
I'm not always complaining. It's the fact that I want just reprints of other cards.
Okay. 72
cards.
72 unique cards in Royal Paladins, right? And Kagura has 69, a very appropriate number for Darkness Team. And no, Nova Grapplers. See,
Wait,
this
you
is,
should be for him because he's
okay. So this is my problem. This is my big problem with the. I'm a bit biased because I like Oracles and I just don't like Nova Grapplers. Sorry, psychologist, but that's the truth. Nova Grapplers are getting 6 new cards. Oracle Think Tanks are getting 7 new cards. So at the moment, before the support comes out, Nova Grapplers is sitting at 65 unique cards, and Oracles are sitting at 58 unique cards. So Oracles are a little bit under. To me, they should be about the same, or at least the gap needs to be closed because they're both equal in importance when it comes to the series, right? So basically, when you look at it like that, okay, cool. Oracles are going to get support. They get 7 cards. added to their 58, it brings them up to 65, the same as Nova Grapplers. That's cool.
But then they
Nova Grapplers are getting 6. You know how many cards that brings them up to? That brings them up to 71. One short of Royal Paladins. So if I hear any other Nova Grappling players complaining about support, I'm gonna freaking punch you in the face. It's not a joke.
What's funny is they have so much grade 3 support, right?
Yeah.
But the grade 2s and 1s just.
More so grade 1s and 2s.
Yeah.
Like grade 1s, Novas are like. Mostly vanillas, clones, and they're unique units besides like Death Army Gaia.
Yeah, freaking that Rhinoceros.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they do need it, but I want Oracles. I'm
just
biased.
biased.
I'm just gonna be honest, I'm biased.
Yeah, you guys are biased. So those decks have those clans have over 50 supports, like 50 unique cards
Yeah.
per clan.
Yeah.
Whereas
Tachikaze
Tachikaze
has
has
22 cards.
22
And so does Neo Nectar.
and Neo Nectar.
But as of next set, what's gonna
Yeah.
happen?
They should get bumped up to roughly around 40.
Yeah.
They
Which is
really
what,
need
that's
to.
what happened to Pale Moon. Pale Moon was about at the same level,
Right.
and Dark Irregulars as well. But then after they got their support in set 7, they got up to the middle ground. Middle ground being around
40 to 50.
40 to 50. Yeah. Gold Paladins are the most spoiled brats of all that. No, I don't care. No, okay, this is being
Gold
serious.
Paladin player.
Yeah.
Literally.
Oracles have 58 cards.
Yeah.
How long have they been in the?
Well, since
Since
February.
the very
last
start.
year.
Yeah.
How many cards do you think Gold Paladins have, and they've only been in for not even half of the time Vanguard's
I
been
don't even know when it gets 40, 45.
58.
Far out.
Well, hey, but think about it. We had to shove both Shadow and Roar into one clan, man.
No, that's not
Come
fair.
on.
To me, they should have kept Golds around 40,
Yeah.
and should have brought Shadows up to 40. I think Shadows only have like 30-ish cards,
Yeah, it's
30-something
ridiculous.
cards.
Yeah.
So it's a bit unbalanced. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's naturally going to happen when it comes to card games.
Yeah.
But it'd be nice to see some of the underrated clans up.
So what clan is this? Like, what clan is
Nubatama. There's another topic we haven't talked about. Let's segue into Nubatama.
Alright.
Okay, so yeah, bang, just like that, because I just thought of it. Nubatama has a clan. You have no idea how many different people are complaining about it.
It's not coming out for a very, very good reason, guys.
What do you think, Dave? Like, you've seen Nubatama cards, and you play Murakumo, which is like their, I guess, replacement.
Well, I think Murakumo alone is enough.
Yeah, Murakumo is enough.
Yeah.
So we don't really need to have anything like that. Because truly, come to think about it, it's like 2 clans of ninjas, so it's like
Exactly the same
Yeah.
thing. On top of that, let's break this down. Would you say, being like the newer player,
Yes.
that Vanguard is a is a card game that revolves around hand?
It does. In a way.
So what would you say about a clan that revolves around stripping cards from hand constantly
For no reason.
for no reason?
That would be terrible.
That's what Nubatama is.
Offensively and yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, like the cards we already have,
Yeah.
Stealth Beast. It's a 6K.
Yeah.
When it supports a Nubatama unit and hits anything, you can counterblast 1 and strip a card from your opponent's hand. I don't care if you need to have like less cards than your opponent. That's freaking ridiculous. I was bursting a guide playing a mixed deck with Nubatama, and like if you play aggressively with Nubatama, it sounds ridiculous. He was swinging at a rear guard, right? With the Stealth Dragon supporting like the
Yeah.
Void Master.
Yeah.
So counterblast 2, strip 2 cards from my hand. I was on 5 damage. He hits a rear guard and he quite literally dropped everything to attack with that turn. So he had 0 cards in hand. Risky. But the fact that he could hit a very weak rear guard quite easily and then strip my, hand of cards even though I don't want
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
That's ridiculous. If it was the only way they could fix that is an errata changing it to hit the Vanguard.
Yeah.
Or,
Using a new mechanic.
using a new
Fine.
mechanic. Yeah, like bind. But honestly, if you're gonna bring out Nubatama, the old cards are probably gonna have to go.
Yeah.
So another thing we're going to be talking about this episode is just the PR cards in general and how the PR cards have actually helped or not helped certain clans, the clans they represent, and we're also going to be talking about the battle packs. So I think, I keep forgetting your name. Nephonic. So I think Nephonic will start off that discussion. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that was amazing. I think they just have the opportunity to obviously not only expand your clan's options, but also just constantly keep changing the format. So with the release of new couple of sets, a new battle pack comes out, and you can expand on that. We've seen obviously the Great Claws come out with it.
Yeah.
We've constantly seen grade 1s and 2s, which can help mix up your ratios, etc., etc. But favorite ones is just like, just things that can just come out of nowhere and just create a synergy in a deck that shouldn't be there.
Stab.
Sounds
Well, there is like PR cards at this point to be actually kind of get that. I don't know if you know any.
Pointless PR cards? I don't believe any cards are
Well,
pointless.
but not as useful in the deck. I'm saying that's what I'm saying.
I think I understand what he's getting at. He's practically just saying there's cards which sometimes don't synergize with the clan itself.
Yeah.
Until it gets more support.
Yeah. But I've been looking at Grand Blue and I'm looking at Grade 2s. Green Shade.
Green Chain. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Green Chain was just a clone.
Really?
It's
It's a clone, but it's still PR card.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
so
what
yeah.
I mean now, yeah.
That's
It's like Cycling Actor
yeah.
for Pale Moon.
Alright.
And as usual, though, certain clans don't get that many support, even in PR cards.
What about PR
But
cards?
I think one of the PR
You got
cards that
one.
actually really did change the format was Purple Trapezist.
Yes, I remember that. That was like so expensive back
It was,
then.
it was ridiculous how much it like just, and the way it just created a new synergy in the clan.
Yeah, exactly.
For the viewers, can you just remind us exactly what Purple Trapezist does?
Purple Trapezist.
When this unit is called to the rear guard circle, select one Pale Moon unit in Soul, then select another Pale Moon unit in Soul, and call it to a rear guard, empty rear guard circle, I think. It's
Yeah.
empty, yeah. And, but its name can't be Purple Trapezist, so
Yeah.
you can't, send in a Purple
You
Trapezist.
create like a
and then,
loop.
yeah, you can't loop forever, yeah.
Not that, obviously now there's a reason that it doesn't really do it for the cure purpose.
Yeah, Liqueur, yeah. That would be ridiculous.
It's the reason why they reprint.
I pump up to infinite.
Yeah, if it was an electronic game, just the power level would be.
I'm also thinking, is there a way to power up Purple Trapezist? Like you can go, freaking Quantum Magician, and then pull out Trapezist, and then send in something out, and then use Quantum Magician and send back another Trapezist. Could you loop like that? Could
Imagine they come out with cards like different colored trapezes.
Well, we already have a yellow Trapezist.
So yellow or purple?
In the form of Purple Trapezist's reprint.
Really?
Yeah, it's yellow.
It's yellow hair instead of.
Then there you go. You can. Oh, it's just a reprint.
Yeah, it's just a reprint.
I thought it was gonna be like actual different card where you just keep switching each other out.
No.
Infinite loop.
But yeah, another one that I really liked that they printed was Mirror Mirror as well.
Mirror Mirror was good. Very underrated card.
Very.
But very good card.
But the fact that it was a high beast as well, just searchable, it's worked so well with the high dot readers.
Salem as well.
Yeah, Sailor was amazing.
I think.
Or Nefari. 80 ranges.
Air Strangers.
Air Traders, yeah.
It's just-
Talking about clans, it's the most undersupported clan I've ever played. Yeah, what do you think about that? That's a good
Yeah.
question.
Well, obviously I've been playing around with
Yeah.
it. The blast units just specifically for my dad.
There are only blaster units.
Yeah.
Except for Blonde Hazel, yeah.
Blonde Hazel, whatever it's called.
You get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. These PR cards that just come out of nowhere and just create a synergy in a deck that should be there.
Yeah, I do.
So yeah, practically it not only fulfills requirements for my Royal Paladin's blaster there,
Yeah.
but it also creates a soul with the Blaster Retriever as well.
So, yeah, and then on the other hand, they could bring out promos that are, as you said, pointless. Like, one just came to mind now, Spoon Magus.
Yeah. You found a use for that though.
That's a stretch, man. That's a very,
It
very,
is a stretch, but
very big
regardless.
Okay, so this is how I use Spear Magus. I had a TD Lizangi Magus, SP Lizangi Magus, Original Lizangi Magus Rare, and the Spear Magus. 4 different looking heal triggers to remind me of where I was in Sugami stack. But those were rendered obsolete once I mastered how to remember where I am and what I've seen.
Regardless, it was still a very
Oh, and that was
unique
Aya's
technique.
idea. not
Yeah.
mine.
Oh, well, it was still a unique technique that was created.
Yeah.
I'm sure maybe somebody else has thought of it as well, but
Yeah.
just the fact that something like that could be imagined, I would never have thought of that in a million years. Just to use different rarities and just exactly the same card, just different art.
I'm going to approach a touchy subject here about promos, and so we know promo cards are extremely hard to get in the
Yeah.
Japanese version. You know what I'm talking about now.
It hurts.
But we all know that now in the English version, some of these expensive PRs are now being reprinted as normal rares and commons in the English. How do you feel about that? And how do you feel about, like, what do you think that does to impact the English game as opposed to the Jap game?
I don't think Bushiroad per se would leave the Japanese players hanging. For example, obviously one of the main ones being Curse Lancer. So
I can already see like the entire community, you know, pitchforks and torches once. If Curse Lancer becomes a common or a rare in a set that's English,
but I can. They obviously try to fix it a little bit with that EB03 PR.
Yeah, the event,
I can see it getting possible maybe another reprint later on when they re-release all the Shadow Paladins.
But then again, when you think about it, the actual game of the English Vanguard, because of all the cards that, like the order of the cards they've received, and the cards the Japanese already have,
and it's not like
the game is completely different.
Yeah, that's true.
So we can't really compare the fact that they're gonna get the Japanese cards in commons or rares, and we don't really know how much different it will be compared to like when you play the clan in English or Japanese.
But English players still have game from Japanese players. You see?
Can you clarify?
Yeah, clarify.
Like, how do you say it's like two different kind of game?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But when an English player versus a Japanese player.
Okay. What he's trying to say, he's saying the fact that even though these PRs create a little bit of an unbalance, the fact that the Japanese and the English players can still have a game is
against each other and make it fair.
Yeah.
I understand what you mean. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But yeah, it's not like they're not trying. Like even with the Vanguard chocolate reprints, from
That's amazing.
PR pack 1 to 3, I thought that was a really good idea.
Yeah.
The fact that although we couldn't have easy access to them, but that's understandable because we're Australian. And then everyone's going to have that problem that's playing Japanese. I don't think they expected such a large audience for the
Japanese
card game.
But they were surprised.
Yeah, they were very surprised. So yeah, I think that's why now they're starting to try and broaden the market.
Yeah, I do believe the Bushiroad will end up balancing everything out. I mean, a lot of the card games went through that, especially ones that are released in multiple languages and formats. I'd give examples, but I'd rather not. But yeah, I'm pretty sure give Bushiroad some time, they will even out everything. We'll probably end up getting commons and rares of the PRs at some point.
I'm waiting for common nulls. Common null cards.
That happened for a while. But
Yeah, I know.
I can actually I can see that.
Is there an actual null guard PR?
No,
Not
all
yet.
null guards are the boss.
Okay.
In sets.
It could happen though in EB04, EB05.
Yeah,
It could.
I doubt it.
Yeah, same. But
Though I will, no offense, I'll have a good laugh when, like, if it is announced that there will be chocolates at rare or common value, and so many people rush out to like spam buy them for ridiculously high prices. So this is my advice to all you who are interested in oracles and novas.
do nothing until it's announced.
Yeah, just wait. Just to wrap up the episode, go back to the first point about extra boosters, which I forgot to mention.
Yep.
Because we segued into Nubatama and all that. The other thing I said one theory we had was the boosters getting, out of print. But our other theory was, and also in relation to the English game is, we still haven't seen the Nova Grappler or the Oracle trial decks for English. So another theory could be that we're sure it's bringing these two out. There'll be the trial deck exclusive cards in these two sets. And that way they won't have to print the trial deck for the English version, they can just re-release the extra booster in English and it will be still putting those cards into the circulation.
Yeah.
So that's another way of looking at it.
Yeah.
I know Ben is really ridiculously excited because he wants as many dark cats as one could ask for.
Okay, so right now we'll be looking at some of the questions from last episode, even though the episode only actually came up about
Last night,
about 17 hours ago. We'll answer some of the questions there, and to be honest, it's mostly about just people suggesting what deck I should play.
Well, why don't you tell them what they're at the moment?
At the moment, it's basically neck and neck with Pale Moon and Bermuda Triangles. So what I'm going to do is, if Pale Moon does win, I will be playing it in English. And if Bermuda's wins, I will be playing Pale Moon in English. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so you don't like Bermudas? Is that they're hard to access.
So the reason why I actually wouldn't want to play Bermudas is they're going to be really hard to access
and of course now most people are gonna go for Bermudas.
Well, yeah, screw you all. But no, look, if anyone is willing to offer to let me borrow some cards just for this little project, I'll be more than grateful. Someone's already offered me, but we'll see how that goes. If Bermudas win, then yeah, you get me, Mr. Noob, playing a Bermuda deck for about a month.
Takimaze, manliest, Bermuda.
Okay, and special news. Can you bring that?
Anyway, guys, so yeah, well, as we end this episode, apparently, the Aqua Force trial decks have arrived into the store. So I suppose that's probably the best way to end the episode. Okay. So thank you guys again for watching, and just a reminder to please support, please support your local card shops, because without you guys, card shops wouldn't be what they are.
I have one more thing to add before we end the video.
Oh, sure.
I will be very busy over the next month. I won't be available for any filming anymore, so this will be the last VG Circle for a good month and a bit.
Okay.
But like this happened at the start of the year, and we went on a hiatus for almost half a year, actually exactly half a year. So to prevent that from happening, we actually have a few Vanguard match videos and deck checks that are still like pre-edited. So I'll edit those and post those up over the weeks that I'll be busy. So you'll keep getting that content. As well as that, of course, Know Your Vanguard episode 2 and 3 will also be on their way during that kind of break I'm having.
Yeah.
I won't see you guys for a while, but you'll see me very often.
If anything, yeah, other videos will be coming up in that hiatus, but as of new content or more information will be given out, nothing much will happen. And yeah, just please keep supporting, and we just keep watching, because hopefully we'll end up getting paid by the YouTubes. But yeah, as per usual, if you have any comments, suggestions, or if really love Aichi like Odin does, leave your comments, suggestions, and give us a thumbs up for Cupcake down under the table. So once again, my name is Amcap, and this is VGcaster signing off.
See ya. You really gonna do this again?
Maybe.
Guys. No fighting. Maybe we can split Cupcake.
I guess.
You split Cupcake?
I don't have a knife.
How?
No problem. Grandfather is not only pencil sharpening master, also good with cutting.
Oh.
No.
Oh! Ha!
Whoa!
Oh. Sharing is caring.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Itadakimasu.
I'll go be fatty.
You gonna share that with Aichi?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
And for grandpa is very special people.
Wow, magic!
Nice! Holy fuck!
So the Vanguard Circle raw footage was 50 minutes. Like the Vanguard raw footage was 50 minutes for the last episode.
Yeah,
I
you
was
told
like,
me.
holy crap! No, this is the Vanguard Circle, not Know Your Vanguard.
Oh.
And I was like, well, crap. But then I realized like the first half an hour was like, you guys. The first thing I put, like, I play, okay, press play on the footage. First thing I see is like, look at your Vanguard fighter, then look back.
Would have been a great way to start.
Those? No, just the battle
No,
systems.
those.
So, no.
We're not gonna be biased.
Yeah, we are going to be
We're
biased.
gonna be
We are going to be
Alright,
biased.
we're gonna be like that? Oh, fucking Excalibur Blaster.
Okay, cool. That's not going to
It's
happen.
gonna happen.
Its effect is going to be when you ride this card, you become gay for IT. IG, sure.
We'll just dance around, so yes, that's not
Okay. Okay.
What the
I was fucking ready.
boys?
No, no.
Okay.
Are you good?
Ding, stop.
Stop laughing!
What?
It's
What?
Dee's laugh.
That's
What are
what
you
is
speaking? Dee's laugh is freaking infectious.
Okay.
Move back.
Yeah, stay there. Shut it! Freaking
Okay,
hell, man.
you're being an ass right now.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Laugh a little, and then we'll explain why you're laughing.
Okay.
The cupcake part later is going to be harder. You're an idiot.
Okay.
Wait, my voice.
Come on, stop. Stop.
No! Wait.
No pictures of IG. As we are filming, the Aquaforce trial decks have come into the store.
So yeah,
So
we've
shiny.
got a new thing. Can we just grab a box? Just one box from inside, please, guys.
That's not a box, that's a box. Okay, so as you can see, this is a very nice box, 3-dimensional, made of cardboard. and yeah, as you can